Welcome to a special edition of the 520. I'm Steve Nunez. My right-hand partner, Arty IV, is rubbing elbows with the boys in Dallas at the house Jerry Jones built. He's covering the NFL draft for the 520. We'll check in with him shortly. But first, did the Arizona Cardinals draft a franchise quarterback or a future crybaby? Well, the Birds traded up to the number 10 slot to pick UCLA's Josh Rosen. He was the fourth quarterback selected in the top 10. After being selected, Rosen was pissed. Here's what he told reporters.
1, 2, and 3 went by, and just kind of went into a blur after that. I was really angry. Teams were passing on me, and I was honestly expecting to get picked at some point and have to fake a smile and go up and pretend to be happy. But for some reason, when I got picked, all of that went away, and it just went to straight excitement and relief. And the biggest thing was definitely motivation. I felt determined, and honestly, I would have walked straight out of that building onto a plane to Arizona if it meant I could start working out. I'm just more motivated than ever.
Is it really possible for Josh Rosen to have a chip on his shoulder? I sat down with Arty IV to break down the Cardinals picking Rosen as their franchise quarterback. Arty joins us live from the NFL draft via Skype in Arlington, Texas. And Arty, we all know that it's been over a decade since the Cardinals drafted a franchise quarterback. Your boy from USC, Matt Leinart. We all know how that turned out, a total bust. Should Cardinal fans be ecstatic about drafting Josh Rosen from UCLA?
I think they should. Besides Sam Darnold, beloved Sam Darnold, he's the most ready to play. I think he's more ready than Baker Mayfield. He's more ready than Mason Rudolph. But they're going to do a little bridge the way Cleveland is with Tyrod Taylor. So they're going to use Sam Bradford as a supplement until they can get things right. I love the pick, man. I love the pick.
Do you actually think he can beat out Sam Bradford next year? A lot of people really like Rosen for his throwing ability, the fact that he throws a tight spiral. He's pretty accurate. And for the most part, he is a winner.
I do. They love his deep ball. Go back and watch his workout at the Combine, and that boy can throw a deep ball. That's what they want out of him. They want to stretch the field with the tight end, with an old Larry Fitzgerald after they supplement the running game. I think it's a fantastic pick. I'll say it twice. I think it's a fantastic pick. Hey, check it out, man. You want to be in Skype real quick? We're filming all the way in Tucson. Hey, what's up, man?
I mean, think about this guy. He comes with a lot of baggage. His own coach at UCLA tore him down and probably hurt his draft chances, which is why he dropped to number 10 and fell in the Cardinals' lap. But, I mean, gosh, he was calling him high maintenance. And in college, we all know Rosen had a hot tub in his dorm room. I mean, and he was known just to be very high maintenance. So how does that translate to the NFL game where they're going to have to take off his baby bib and really toughen him up and introduce him to the rough and tough NFL?
Yeah. Well, the thing about him, the kid loves atmosphere. He lives for it. Go back and watch it. He played his best football as an underdog. He played his best football against rival USC in the bowl game. He loves atmosphere. He loves a challenge. So that's probably what they liked about him. Are the coaches going to have a trouble with him? I think a rookie head coach is going to have trouble with him, and the veterans are going to have to be the ones that settle him down a bit.
Yeah, but you have an experienced offensive coordinator in McCoy who can groom him into a top quarterback, which is the upside in the Cardinals drafting Rosen. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that's perfect. A lot of his other success is simply just going to come from everyone else. Can the rest of the team keep up with Josh Rosen? If Josh Rosen is ready to win a few playoff games immediately, can David Johnson win a few games immediately? Can the defense win a few games immediately? Everybody's got to be in on it. That's the best part of the draft. They draft as a plug-and-play. They don't draft as a superhero.
And don't forget, let me just correct you on one thing. You talked about Rosen winning big games, especially as an underdog. Well, he was a favorite against Arizona this year, and he got whooped. Let me just remind you about that. But, hey, really quickly, talk about the atmosphere there. What is it like to be at the NFL draft?
I tell you what, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Every football fan's got to do it at least once. when you go and you visit the Super Bowl, which we have in Phoenix and in San Diego, there's the two teams, and if your team lost out in the playoffs and if they're not in the Super Bowl, you're just there to hang out, have a good time, see Robert Downey Jr. Here, everybody's talking smack, everybody's having a good time, everybody's high-fiving. It's a one-in-a-lifetime experience.
And how awesome is it for you, Arty Mata from Little Tucson, being there at the big NFL draft, representing the 520, baby?
I'm flexing, man. I'm flexing. I'm telling all my friends. I'm even here with my dad. We had to do it. We had to show it up, man.
Showing it up, wearing Green Bay Packers gear, really?
Yeah. How's it going, man? We've got another Cardinals fan. That's right here, Mr. Tillman. How are you doing?
Hey, Mr. Tillman.
I'm from Arizona and I live in Austin.
Great.
Ask Mr. Tillman, what do you think of Josh Rosen? Is he the savior, or is he just a big crybaby who's not going to make it in the NFL?
You know what? I think Josh Rosen's going to do great. He's a fill-in just in case Sam Bradford goes down. I think he's the real deal, believe it or not.
There we go. I think we're all in accordance, man. I think we can all agree on this one.
So, what do you think the Cardinals are going to do this year? 8-8 or better?
I think they're going to shock the world once again, and we're definitely going to make the playoffs. I'd like to say we're going to go to the Super Bowl, but it's games at a time. That's all it is.
Brave. Rise up, Red Sea.
That's right.
Rise up, Red Sea. I guess that's the new saying right now, huh?
Exactly. That's where the whole world is at right now.
Hey, Arty, one quick question. One last question. Everyone's talking about the NFL and that the ratings are down and that the game is dying. 100,000 people at an NFL draft. What other major league sport draws that many people for a draft? I mean, that's not dying to me. That's thriving.
And to me, to answer that question, the ratings are down because of the price of cable. Even I myself consider myself a huge football fan, and I watch the games on YouTube illegally. I'll even admit it. The ratings are down because you can only catch them on cable with the cable subscription. It's ridiculous. Is the NFL a top-notch program? Yes. Everybody's wearing NFL merchandise. Everybody's going to the games. Everybody's here just in Texas. I've only met a few Texas natives. Everybody's from all over the place. The NFL's where it's at right now in professional sports.
Well, Arty, it's never a crime until you're caught, right? So pirating cable illegally is not a crime until you're caught.
I can agree.
And do me a favor. Represent the 520. Take off the Green Bay Packer gear, man. Come on.
I got to stay where I'm at. I got to stay where I'm at.
Well, hopefully you won't stay where you're at, and we'll see you here on the 520 next week.
Of course.
Have fun, Brochacho.
Of course. Thanks for having me, my man.
Well, at the 520, we like to talk a little smack and tell it like it is. Be sure to follow the 520 on Facebook and Twitter at the 520 Tucson. And if you have a topic you want us to cover, let us know. You can also email us at the520@kvoa.com. Big shout out to Joe Cox. Thank you for following the 520. Much love for you, brother. For Arty Mata IV, I'm Steve Nunez. Join us next week on the 520. Go Wildcats.